Had to do something for my grown folks. I got a question. Who drinking this morning? I'm sorry, this afternoon. I seen one cup, but that just looked like some orange juice. Oh, she pulled out that bottle. She say, stop playing with me. Uh-oh, tip that bottle. Tip it, tip it, tip it. Yeah. This is how we gonna vibe when we get outside, baby. This poetry brunch, it's not just gonna be on the internet. Come on.
All I wanna show is my affection. Lose myself inside her ebony. But she ain't even checking me. Oh, yeah, cool, baby.
See, this that feel good music.
A little something, something.
Dogs, we're speaking in codes. Let's do a little something, something. Let's do a little something, something.
Honey, do sugar, chocolate, something. Sister with a something, something, something. Flavor with a cocoa kind of flow. Baby, act like you know.
That's right, y'all. We still warming up with weight trade.
Oh, yeah.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at that chat? We got Mississippi in the building. Dade County. Broward County in the building.
Only if it's cool. Oh, baby. Do a little something, something. With you. Oh, baby.
Hold on, we gotta hit this high note real quick. Hold on.
Something, yeah.
Who gonna hit this high note right here? I ain't gonna do it to y'all. I ain't gonna break this speaker. I'm gonna turn my mic down for this one. Ooh, love. Wait, Trey. Come on, come on. Where y'all at? I figure we'll vibe out a little bit. You feel me? Feel good. It's that walk in the house, feel good music.
You were revealed. You were a dream that just should.
Mimi, how you feeling? Shout out to my host. Come on. The hostesses with the mostesses. And all of it is.
Beating, baby. This rhythm inside. You made me feel good and feel nice and feel love. Gave me paradise.
Wait Trey. That's right. I go by the name of Wait Trey. Rocking with you. We're gonna get started in just a second. We'll bring it back to Dade County real quick. Had to bring it back to Dade County real quick. Like vibes. Like I said, I go by the name of Waitress. Shout out to the hostesses with the mostesses. We're gonna go ahead and make some announcements. Grown folks group party mix. I got that. We can do that. We could do that. We could do that. I'm gonna highlight my host real quick. Melissa and Michelle, where y'all at? Put them thumbs up for me. Let me make sure y'all there. Thumbs up for my, oh, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Ooh, she came in this thing grilling. Don't get me started, I'm trying to be nice. Candace, where you at? Thumbs up, Candace, where you at? One of our judges. Come on. Wait, Kenya, where you at? There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Mr. Boy, Bertrand Boy, where you went? Come on. Shout out to our judges. We about to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Unconfined virtual poetry brunch. I'm gonna pass it over to the host. I'm gonna get this music off. We're gonna go ahead and get started. It's 12:16.
Shout out to DJ Wade Trey in the building. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. Wade Trey, what's happening? All right, we getting ready to get started. Right now, I'm pulling up. First of all, I was making coffee while you was DJing, so now I'm about to go ahead and pull up my list so we can get started. Thank y'all so much for joining us. This is gonna be the first of many. You know what I'm saying? This is the time we're in, but guess what? We can still have fun. We can still vibe out. This is still gonna be phenomenal. We have some phenomenal talent here. Can y'all see me? My light a little off right now. I'm trying to get it together with my coffee. Let me sip my coffee. Cause the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, huh? Okay. So yes, this is gonna be the first of many. I'm so excited to hear all these talented artists that's getting ready to get it popping. We're gonna get started with my guy. Is Kevy here? Kevy?
Yeah, that's me. I don't know if
hey,
you guys can hear me,
Kevy.
though.
Y'all can hear you.
Oh, perfect. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Blessed rising.
Did you had your coffee already or whatever? If you drink tea, is it tea in the morning? Is it tea?
Tea for sure. Like
tea. Okay.
tea.
Shout out to you. Shout out to
you.
you. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that a little bit later. I'm gonna have to have this little coffee first, right quick. And
are y'all hitting any mimosas like at home or?
Oh, that's right after. I have my bottle right here.
Hey,
My Riscato right after coffee. I know that's gonna be a terrible mix, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna literally make it do what it do. All right, so I want you to introduce yourself. Let us know what it is that you do, and what you're going to be doing throughout this whole process while we're having this poetry vibe and song vibe. So let's talk to the people a little bit.
All right. I mean, so I'm an artist, visual artist for this event, but artist in different ways. But for this event, while everybody's kind of like performing and doing their thing, I had something kind of like an idea kind of like on my heart, and hopefully I can translate it good on paper. I kind of started already because usually I need the time and all that, so I got this going.
Okay.
But I got some of my works up here. Like this is not cooperating right now. I got this canvas. I usually like to, as far as art, I like to express myself with experience, and definitely like culturally for like how we talk about with the Black diaspora. So
sure.
Or just representation. Like I think art is especially important in the Black community too. But all different types of art, not just visually.
Right.
Our expression is very important. We have a lot of voice in our expression.
So you'll be painting throughout this whole process. First of all, I cannot wait to see the end result. It's already looking a little fire. I could, you know what I'm saying? It ain't much there, but I know that by the time we come to a close, it's gonna be something crazy. So are you open for like commission?
Oh yeah, for sure. Commissions. I do a lot of, like my own ideas, but yeah, hit me up. Like I do logos. I'll work with you too. Like I'm all for like everybody shining together.
So what's your IG? What's your email? Like talk to the people. How can we reach you? We need to holler at you.
So I wrote this out just in case because I didn't know if y'all can hear me. But at Kevy Coolin. Oh, I need to flip it. Yeah, at Kevy Coolin. That's like everywhere. So my Gmail, Instagram, Twitter, if y'all do Twitter. Yeah, man, I'm up for ideas. Everybody doing, so if I can help you visually or slide.
All right, all right. So, like I said, I will be checking in with you throughout the whole process because I can't wait to see what the end result is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Kevy Coolin. I
I
appreciate you,
appreciate
brother.
it, man.
Appreciate you. So, we're gonna get started with the first poet. Before I do that, I don't even know if I introduced myself. My name is Mimi Talks, Meme Talks. I am the host with the most, alongside Mimi. Round the way, so we go by Mimi squared.
Yeah.
So yeah, two Mimis about to rock it out. So we're gonna get started with our first poet. I'm sorry, they gave me about 12 different lists. This one say poet number 1. Give me 1 second. I would like to introduce you by name. You know what I'm saying? Wait, Trey, give me some music right quick.
And also, Jasmine, I need to let me screen share.
Darling, slow down. Let me love you.
Lolo, yeah, Wale, captivated I am. Rather stay in one person while I am making it dance. Can I play with your drum? I have the greatest of hands. Optimism I can't. I can say you the one, but can I say it's a chance? It's love, it's lust, it's sentimental. Because it's never simple. The results are various, quite serious. So don't take too long, won't taste too little. She's so full of love, full of lies.
That's right, y'all. Kevy Coolin. Kevy Coolin.
What's enough?
What's good, my G?
It's yellow light. Gotta slow down.
I care for you.
They said Kevy Jamaican.
Than my own self.
I immediately.
Darling, I'll share.
I was like, man, this how I'm feeling today.
Share with you.
Come on.
All goodness and
If this don't make you feel good, I don't know what make you feel good.
we can have that
Mimi, you ready?
I'm ready.
whole life if I play it cool. Yeah. We can have that one thing, or we can have everything.
Yell at me, Mimi. Let me know if you're ready. All right, let's do it.
Girl, slow down.
All right. So I want y'all to give a big round of applause wherever you at. You're in the house by yourself, clap it up by yourself. Give it up for our first poet, Enigma. What's happening?
Yo, what's going on? What's up, y'all? What's up, black people? How y'all feeling?
Listen, you just giving me, I'm so black and I'm so proud right now, brother. Thank you for being you right now. What you sipping on?
For sure. You already know this good Jameson sour, you know.
Hey. All right, so get it popping. What you got for us today?
I got 2 pieces for y'all today.
Okay.
The first piece is called For Those Who Struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And the second piece is called For Him. Real quick about the first piece, I would be remiss if I didn't say this, but it is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep.
And we as Black people, we as melanated people need to be as diligent and proactive about our mental health as we are about all other types of health, physical and
sure.
And so this poem is for any and every one of us that has ever struggled mentally in any way, shape, or form.
Got it. I love it.
This is for y'all. This is my way of saying I see you.
All right, take off.
Hey, I know you. I know your type. Most would call you shy and silent, but I know better. I know that they are only half right. I know at night you lie awake, convincing yourself to continue hiding your scars. Not letting anyone near enough to see the blood each day, hoping everyone turn a blind eye to your sweat. Praying that no one witness your exhaustion. Assuring yourself each day that playing untarnished will save you. masquerading like you're making it through the day when really you're barely making it through the day. I know you make it look easy. You smile, always prepared with the perfect response, letting everyone believe the stories you've told yourself, the fantasies you've danced your way through, the lies you fashioned together, because at least you look good, right? Because pretending to be perfect couldn't possibly be that bad if it's all you had left, right? I noticed the way you walked in with your chin held high and that confident walk you carry yourself with, but I saw the cracks too this time. And I don't blame you for keeping quiet, for not wanting to speak of your demons. No one wants to use their breath to tell their nightmares, but I see you. The way that you look away when it's too hard to say, and the way that you lie, I imagine you can't wait to drop the weight of the day, that you crumble at dusk and are swallowed whole in the nighttime. I know your type. Strong, because what the hell else is there to be? Holding your pain because letting go has always resulted in loss, gripping tighter to terrible things because it's better to have something to hold on to, right? It's better not to be empty. It's better to be able to say, at least you still have something, right? You just want to be able to say you still have some control. You see, you sweet thing, I know you. I know the anguish making itself at home in your throat is an unwelcome visitor. And I know in between anxiety attacks, you wish you were dead. I know nobody knows the extent, but that somebody would care if they did. And I know that you struggle with thinking that somebody would care because you didn't want somebody to care more than you do about yourself. And it's still not your fault. It's still not your fault that what happened to you happened to you. It's still not your fault that what didn't happen left you yearning. And if you could, I'm sure you'd free yourself. I'm sure you'd wash away the memories. I'm sure you'd heal your wounds, but no one ever talks about how hard healing is, how heavy of a task letting go can be. No one mentions the way failure waits patiently for you to fall into it. How trying it will be each time you decide to try again. They'd be quick to call healing a holy journey, quick to remind you of the beauty in being whole, as if healing isn't often a lonely road. You sweet thing, your fear is far from misplaced here. I hear you in your silence, wishing it would all be over soon, holding on tight to whatever you think you have left, searching for that solace. I don't blame you for keeping quiet. I don't blame you for not speaking of your demons, and I don't blame you for not having yet found your way. Just please, you sweet thing, please keep trying. Oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I love that. And I love the fact that we are talking about mental health. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm inspired. I'm inspired. Give us your next piece.
Okay. For him is for everyone that has ever struggled with being their full self,
Yeah.
and with hiding, and with judgment.
Yeah.
And yeah, just with people doubting you for being who you are, whatever that may mean.
Sure.
So this is for him. You know, I only make it look easy watching you move, hiding a rapture in the stillness of my mouth, keeping hushed, crumbling beneath the weight of bearing witness. You, loud in every way I wished I could feel. You, writing love letters across my chest from afar. branding me in your radiating heat, you waterboarding me in your gaze, an ocean's worth of secrets I'd willingly get lost in. I only make it seem simple, quelling my curiosity when you come around. My tongue becomes a toddler in the presence of you, searching the crawl spaces of my mouth, seeking everything and nothing, searching for God or God knows what. I wonder if anyone else notices the way you change the atmosphere, the way your shallow smirk commands compromise, how your million megawatt smile brings the dead back to life. I try to keep it discreet, the way spirits dance in the residue of your aura, the way your brown skin glistens in the autumn morning sun, the way you turn me on and leave me there, waxing and waning between satisfaction and surplus, with labored breaths between stolen glances of you, butterfly secrets jammed in my throat, shuffling to the cadence of your respiration, struggling to breathe while tracing the silhouette of you, turning you into a moving constellation. Noosed by lust, the world considers perversion, a criminal border crossing, an illegal migration of fascination. I wonder if this is the first sight love others speak of, if this is the flavor of forbidden fruit, if you are living mythology. I chase my own fleeting speech, carve space in whatever the hell is happening, enough space for you to reach if you want it, for your strong arm to wrap under into welcoming embrace. And my tongue is a war-torn country, cheeks stained in blood-red desire, my body red-orange with the slow burn of being left in your wake, a coal fire furnace full of unspoken sweet nothings, sweet treason my insecurity will not allow free. Some say so, but I am convinced you are everything but a phase. With your waterfall shoulders, that risen chest that arrives before the rest of you, arms like pillars worthy of holding the heavens high. I only make it sound good. The way you quietly send me confirmation, the way you remind me that my fantasies are the greatest things I have. I remember that when you refuse to lean into love, your body, a temple to a God who does not believe, a vessel of potential stifled by human insecurity, a deep amber imprisonment I still can't wait to get my hands on. I only make it seem simple. I hold my desires tight, keep them just beyond the light, and remind myself that both this and you are dreams, that my tongue becomes a toddler in the presence of you, searching the crawl spaces of my mouth, seeking everything and nothing, searching for God or God knows what. And I wonder if anyone else notices the way you change the atmosphere. I wonder if anyone else notices the way your shallow smirk commands me.
Man, if you're not talking to everybody, I don't know who you're talking to, my brother. We've all felt these feelings, man.
Yeah.
Y'all, wherever y'all at, clap it up for Enigma. Clap it up. Shout out to you. Listen to me. You just gonna have to write me something and just write it and send it to me. Just write me a little poem and send it to me. I need some of these words, man. Shout out to you. Tell the people how they can follow you, what you got coming up next. I know we're in a pandemic, but listen, we all doing this right here. Creatives are always gonna find a way to create. So give us everything you got going on.
Okay. So you can find me online a couple of different ways. My personal page, my poetry page is at In Its Purest Form. It was up earlier, so that's up there, In Its Purest Form. All one word, all spelled correctly. By day, I actually work as a mental health therapist.
Whoa, it is so important to see us.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I definitely do that work professionally as well. And if you visit my website, I have all about my work on my website, and that site is thetjtherapist.com. thetjtherapist.com. Also for sale on my website are both of my books of poetry, which I have here with me. If I'm on screen, the green book is called Withdrew. It's the most recent of my books. And then this book, the black book, which is actually a white book now, is called In Silence. It's my first release.
Wow.
So interested in either of those are also on my website as well.
On your website, perfect.
You can find them on Amazon.
Man.
So yeah. Also, you can interact with me online on social media through those outlets. I talk back, so feel free to follow me. I follow back. If you have questions, ask. Like, I answer, I talk back. So
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you. Y'all, one more time, clap wherever you are for Enigma. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I so appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for lending your talents and your insight to us creatives creating. I love it. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
All right, wait, Trey, give me a little something. Give me a little something. We got Chris coming up next. Chris is up next. Wait, Trey, give me a little something.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Hey, yeah, straight out of Dade County. My brother.
Mom's up now, girl, cause you gotta meet her. I put a ring on you, baby, just to show you I need you. Yeah, I'm better than the ex, you never going back. Big bag on me, so she wanna shop at Saks. Champagne and LV, I'm just speaking facts. Catching fish at Bell Harbor, baby, card ain't got a max. She wanna live it up and live her best life and lay over like she waiting on her next.
See, y'all know I'm big on that crib. I'm big on that crib.
I ain't take a bunch of pictures for the gram, so the flex right. I ain't come to play, girl, I can't.
So we gonna vibe now.
Jokes and make music,
we got good music. We got great music. Come on.
Baby mama, speed it up and the thing gon' go. Can't stop, won't fall, never let go.
I told you I was gonna vibe out today. Have us a good time. Meet me, let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Wait, Trey.
Yeah, you looking sweet tonight.
Hey, Mimi, can we sing this? Can we sing this real quick?
I'm ready.
All right, cool.
Hey.
I would have felt so bad about turning it off so fast.
Right. We need this part right here. I'll do the background and the lead.
Wait, Trey.
Come on. That's how we feeling. What shit do?
Hey, DJ Wait Trey. I love it. I love it. Y'all, I'm finna party. Wait, Trey, have me some up next, okay? All right, we have our next artist coming up. He is such a bomb singer, songwriter, creative. There's so many words to describe who he is, and I'm just excited for y'all to experience this. Y'all, give it up for Chris O'Neal. Chris O'Neal, where you at? Where you at? Clap wherever you are.
How's it going? Can you all hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now, and I can see you now. Hey, Chris, what's happening?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I'm so excited. I've heard so much about you just through mutual friends, and this is going to be actually my first experience of you. So I am super duper excited. I've seen clips, I've seen dips, I've seen rips, but now it's time to experience the Chris O'Neal. So what you got going on? What you gonna bless us with today? I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start. What you got going on?
Well, first of all, how you guys doing? I'm excited to be on here with you guys, just chilling. I am Chris O'Neal, singer-songwriter here in South Florida, also CEO of the Living Room Sessions. I mean, just vibing. It's what I'm going to do pretty much for a little while right here. I know you guys are familiar with Mali music. Mm-hmm. And since we're all here, you know, doing what we love and embodying what we really are, I'm just going to sing a little bit of royalty, you know, just do it my way. So,
amen. Go off. Chris O'Neal, y'all clap it up. All right, take off.
Turn me up. Royalty. Royalty. Power to the chosen people. Listen. Bible in my hand, word inside my heart, and pain before my eyes. Broken people wanting to believe in something, looking for a ride, trying to find the truth. But we give them now saying we do something we don't know. Hurting people saying we do things that we want. A wolf in sheep clothing with a cross on his chest. Taking people money, promising to be blessed. But power to the chosen people. Whom at one point wasn't viewed as an equal. His own chosen people. A royal priesthood. See that you've been called into the marvelous night. Can y'all hear me? Once we were alone, yeah. Royalty, royalty, royal, yeah. Royalty, kings and queens, royal, yeah. Would you give them everything? Would you let them call you those things if you knew you were a queen? And my brother, would you be out there risking your life for great things? If you knew you had it all already, if you knew you were a king, yeah. But the best seconds only is to tell you the truth. For mercy changed everything for me and you. But they don't really tell us what we do need to know. First Peter 2:6 will bless your soul. So power to the chosen people. Who at one point wasn't viewed as an equal. Oh, his own chosen people, the royal priesthood. Yeah, you were called out into the marvelous light. Do you know who you are? Your royalty. Once we were, and now we are. Do you know who you are? Royalty, royalty, royal. Ooh, yeah. Royalty, kings and queens, royal. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Second yourself, take a throne, baby, royalty. Lift your head back home, you're royal. Power to the chosen people. When one wasn't viewed as an equal, his own chosen people. Yeah, get yourself, baby, you're royalty. Take your throne, baby, you're royal. Power to the chosen. Power to the chosen, power to the chosen people. So power to the chosen, power to the chosen. Your throne, baby, you royalty. Lift your head, come back home, brother, you royalty. Look at yourself, take your throne, baby, you royalty. Lift your head, won't you come back home, yeah. Yeah, take your hand, brother, you royalty. Get yourself, take your throne, you royalty. baby, you royalty.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris O'Neal, y'all better clap it up where y'all at. Chris O'Neal. Man. What you got going on over there with that with your voice?
Just doing what I do. I got some stuff coming up. Some vocal arranging projects. I said, like, again, the living room sessions. I mean, I'm inviting all singers, especially catered to singers, songwriters. And we just, vibe and we create that family, to really get the goods, it's really about expressing who we are as individuals, man. I solely believe that.
Are there certain, is it on certain days, or you about to schedule certain days? Is it something? Because I'm looking out for it now. What's up? Is it, what we got going on?
Oh, word. We actually have something coming on, the living room sessions. We have an event coming out in Boynton. The 31st, I can get that. Yeah, the 31st, we got something. Yeah, I'm going to be promoting soon. So I'll definitely shoot you that link and that information too.
How can the people follow you? They need to be seeing what's going on, because I'm
most definitely. Yeah, you can follow me, Chris O'Neal, on IG, Chris O'Neal .0 on Facebook. It's the same, Chris O'Neal. It's the same way, baby. Chris O'Neal. Yep.
I love it. Thank you so much. Y'all clap
Thank
it up.
you. Thank you.
Chris O'Neal. Thank you so much. Let me check in with Kevy real quick. Kevy, what's poppin'? You got, unmute yourself. I'm gonna unmute you. I'm gonna just do it. You still on mute.
Better?
Oh, there it is.
All right, cool.
Just checking in with you real quick.
All right, cool. Yeah. So far, it's what. Let me see. The camera.
Oh.
Yeah. I still gotta add some more elements to it, but we're working.
All right.
Inspiring me.
All right. I will check back in with you in a little while. I just want to see some progress.
Is anybody feeling it yet? Like.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right. That's all I needed to see. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
All right, we'll check in with you in a little while. Thank you so much. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I am going to pass this over to the other half of Mimi Squared. Mimi Round the Way is coming through to take y'all through the second half. I appreciate y'all time. Listen, follow me on Instagram, Mimi Talks, MEME Talks. Y'all look me up. I'm in the books. I have an IG live vibe series that I host on live, 8 p.m. nightly. Y'all come through, y'all catch a vibe. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are making my morning. My coffee is not even all the way drunk, and I feel good. I feel good. I appreciate y'all. Listen, Mimi Round the Way about to take y'all higher and higher. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. All right. Wait, Trey, give me a little something.
Come on. Just a little something. Just a little something. I want to see everybody. Everybody. Come on. Wu-Tang. 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 Wu-Tang with it. Wu-Tang with it. Wu-Tang with it. I see you bit down. You see, I went to Northern Middle with my dog. What my dog say?
Iceberg live. All I need is one blue dolphin to be in my vibe. I don't need no lick in my high. I make it rain, you get off in my ride.
Come on.
You the other side and
You know what we do with that?
I need a magnum.
You know what I do with that?
Girl, I'm live and I can't even lie. You can tell by my pants that I'm ready right now. Don't ride or die. Five by
Trey.
I'm on that cushion, I'm liver than the Y. Stick outside, block on deck. I take one.
I told you I was gonna have us a good time today. Unconfined. Poetry brunch.
So come to my playpen. I'm nice and naughty.
Ain't nobody gonna be saying F Tootsies when it open back up.
DJ Nasty, he can hit for free. Oh. And so
Tootsies gonna look like Walmart around this thing.
Don't play with me. game, spinning in two.
Come on.
Next time around, it's the game you use. Don't crowd us. This is what we do.
That's right. That's how we feeling. Ooh, my dog coming in that dang grilled up. Grilled up. Grilled up. Y'all gotta tell me y'all ready. Y'all know we'll crank this thing up. Let me see that stick. Let me see that stick.
Hold up, watch out. Motherfucker, drive by, this a hot.
Come on.
Take your, put it in my archive. Hot beat, stick, then walk out. Slide. Adios, adios. I see you next year, Caliocho. Yo, she's so low, call your wife or you're gonna get shown on. If I get a number, then the rubber getting rolled on. On Sunday, Rolex. Yo,
yeah.
Who don't got a risk with me? If he got pressure with me,
here.
Got rich on drug dealers. Pick your best, I bring out. She already had enough, but a dream may come true till she feel you.
All right, y'all, we're gonna crank this thing up. Oh, she ready? Where she at? Where she at? Mimi, where you at? She ready? All right, y'all. I had my Cheerios this morning. Crank this thing up. Get it to him. Get it to him. There she goes. Mimi, what's good? What's good? We gotta see that juke before you go. We gotta see that juke before you start. Stick.
What is up, White Trey?
There we go. It's on you.
Y'all, I am Mimi Round the Way, the other half of Mimi Squared. I like that name we came up with, Mimi. I love it. So I am going to go ahead and introduce the next artist coming to the stage, the next poet. She goes by the name of Chance, Instagram at Shante Sadikifu. Did I say that right? Or did I say it wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. And we just going to rock out with the next poet. Give it up for Chance.
Hey, how are you guys? You definitely said it right, so I'm very, very happy about that.
Good.
So anyone who wants to follow me, I do have my handles up there, so you guys are definitely welcome.
I like your little setup. You got the information already ready. Look at you. I'm trying to get on your level.
Trying.
So what are you going to do for us today?
So I have two pieces. Okay. I have two pieces for you guys today. The first one is called My Life and My Death, and the other one is called My Happily Ever After.
So what are we doing first? I assume My Life and My Death, and then we're going to bring it all in with Happily Ever After.
Definitely. I do want to just do a little tidbit about My Life and My Death. It is an older poem. I had a classmate of mine, actually, he recently committed suicide, but he gave me this topic. So it's kind of right on brand with what Enigma was saying earlier. So it definitely means a lot more to kind of follow up with this poem.
Okay. So, well, we're ready for you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Stuck in the middle. Negative and positive pull me, so I'm stuck in the middle. Trying to break out of this rut because I know it's go time, but I'm stuck in the middle. Between my life and my death, stuck in the middle of my worst and my best, I am here, but yet non-existent. Reaching for the light of day, but it's so distant, weighed down by the struggles of life, and somehow floating through the weeks. 1 second, heartbroken by failed endeavors. Next, golden opportunities have me on cloudy peaks, trying to stay true to who I was, feeling lost at my core, trying to grow, flourish, mature, but coming up empty, bankrupt, poor, running from the depths of night, but it's omnipresent, which leaves me here, in a state of reaching and running, here, ending and starting repeatedly, a never-ending cycle of complacency, trying to focus on the future, but the dark past lingers all around me, periphery. So I'm here, fighting for what's right, armed with my rod and my staff, fighting off the demons which formulates this black night. So I stand here on the battlefield, not winning or losing, just here, not bleeding but bruising, here, crying with no tears, giving in and also refusing, here, with my back against the wall, keeping my head up, trying not to fall, focusing on this great feat, on a reward which is a life I crave, and that death will be laid in its grave, that one day my heart will beat again, and the dark smoke will be gone. So never again shall my lungs have to breathe that in. A sigh of relief keeps me standing, but the shadow of doubt keeps me falling. A breath of fresh air keeps me breathing, and the burnt bridges of my past keep me coughing. The unknown of tomorrow makes my heart skip beats. The mistakes of yesterday constantly play on repeat. A taste of hope feeds my soul, but a dose of reality keeps my energy low. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm not dead yet, so wish me well, for I am up and I am down, constantly dreaming of heaven, waking from hell. Thank you.
Thank you. Please give it up wherever you are. We're gonna do these claps one time for this piece. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When did your friend pass?
This year, I want to say it was a few months ago. I can't say exactly what month, but
okay,
this year.
There was one thing I noticed yesterday. I attended a funeral yesterday, and the best way to get through this is to celebrate the life of the person. So you're already doing it by doing a piece inspired by them. Continue to do that. Continue to write. And I hope that you can have a happily ever after with your next piece. So
yes,
please,
definitely.
let's hear it.
Okay, all right. My happily ever after ended too soon. My Prince Charming didn't become my groom. I mean, what seemed to be what was fairy tale to me became a prototype of a horror type, bad dream, nightmare. Do I dare to keep going? Still knowing my emotions are still flowing for him. We were so similar. It was always him and her was me back when we were happy, joyful, glee. Just a distant memory of how things used to be. It's like I lost in this thing called life. I don't fit in, I'm just not right. At the beginning of my story, you should say, in a kingdom far, far away, lived a beautiful princess named Shantae. But you don't. You just don't. Anyways, I was listening to the radio today and I heard a song say, what love can do. Love can make you do crazy things, have me feeling like I drank a Red Bull because it gave me wings. Love is in a class of its own. Prayer, voodoo, sorcery. Shoot, Harry Potter can't get this spell off of me. It's like, damn, I love this man, but he don't want me. I mean, I know I messed up. My mind was corrupted. I was young and naive then. It was my red apple and I was tempted. So I slipped into sin and now I'm paying for it. Big bills, Benjamin's paying for it over and over again. And you would think I would learn. The stove's hot, don't touch. It burns, but over time, skin heals. And now I'm thinking, wondering, maybe this time. Oh no, it still burns, but it doesn't hurt my feelings, it hurts yours. It's like I'm blind. No, not blind. I'm like the headless horseman. No, I'm less than that because you were my horse. I rode your back. And just like that in a snap, you were gone. And now I'm all alone. With no prince to call my own, no palace to call home, no kids to pass my throne to, no more two of us. I don't want to make a fuss, but I feel it coming up. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, who is my boo? My boo is you, and I only want you. Without you, there is no singing animals or smiling sun. I fail. I know the thought of you giving me a second chance your mind can't gather, but I promise if you do, I'll make this your happily ever after. Thanks.
Thank you, Shantae. I'm sorry, Chance. Thank you,
No
Chance.
problem.
So where'd you get the name?
Chance? Chance is kind of like an alias that all of my family has. So we all kind of picked a C name, and Chance just felt like me. Basically, it felt like I wanted people to take a chance on me. I wanted to take a chance on myself. So it's kind of like an alias or alter ego kind of thing going on.
Well, I'm glad we took a chance with you. I don't know how we're judging this, but I'm looking forward to the outcome. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Please give it up.
Having us.
Please give it up for Chance and all the poets that have already graced this Zoom call. So I'm not sure if we're going to go right into the next performer. I believe Waytrey is going to come back and do a little extra vibe with us. But I need Stephen Gaskins to let me know if he is here. Check in, just send me a thumb up or say something in the chat so that I know you're here. Waytrey, let me know what you want to do when I'm ready.
I'm ready to go right now. You ready?
Right now. Okay, we ready. We ready.
Hey, we ready. So I know we had Shauna Lee on deck, and I know Shauna wasn't able to make it this morning, but I got an unreleased track by my production company and Shauna. So we're going to rock like this. Y'all let us know what y'all think.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Wiseman Music Group. Baby, you got me one, yeah.
Come on.
I like the way you got me feeling.
That's right, y'all. It's Wiseman Music Group. I told y'all, if y'all ain't on this train, y'all gonna get ran over. We ain't playing around. 2020, we betting on us. We ain't waiting on nobody. Come on. Shout out to Shauna Lee. It's called Love You Long Time. It's unreleased. It's unreleased. It's still in the vault. This how we do. We do something, everything, baby. Come on. Come on. Love you long time.
Wait, Trey.
I told y'all, baby, it's Wait Trey. We gonna keep vibing out, you feel me? Let me know when y'all ready, cause I'm gonna stay grinding.
Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, busy body, giving me life, oh, hey life, hey.
Come on.
Me like Joanna, Jo.
Mimi said she ready to party. Mimi Square.
Joanna.
I can't wait to see that on the billboard. Mimi Square.
Joanna.
Mimi Square morning show.
Joanna.
Oh shit. We speaking it into existence. Come on. See, that's what we do, baby. We speak it into existence. We talk about it like it's already here, you feel me? I told y'all, baby, we running this. It's 2020. This ain't gonna stop us. Come on. It's on you, Mimi. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
So busy body, busy.
And we are back with that. Why are you always so fly, Mr. Gaskins? Why are you always so fly? What's going on?
Hey, it's just me. It's just me.
So how are you? I already know that you're gonna give us amazing pieces. So let's get into how you doing this Sunday.
I am doing great this Sunday. I'm blessed to be here. I'm glad all the poets that came before me, Enigma, Chance, they did their thing. I'm enjoying myself, the vibes, everything is going on. I'm blessed.
Amen. I heard you were in church this morning. So was I on Zoom because we got to keep up with the times. Let me know the names of the two pieces you're going to do.
So I'm going to be doing two pieces. The first one is called Them. which is a journey in my journey to finding my identity of who I was as a Black man. And the second piece I'll be doing is called Dear God. It's a personal letter from me to God. But yeah, that's the first one is, it's a journey. It's I'm a visual storyteller and I'm a creative storyteller, period. And so this first one is kind of a walkthrough an experience that I had in high school up into coming into adulthood and finding my identity of who I am.
Okay. Well,
Right.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it.
All right,
Go ahead.
here we go. I hope he breaks you. Extirpates you so far past broken till your fragments can never be put back together again. May your heart burn to dust. Cremated while you're still alive and your ashes buried in your shallow grave of a soul. I hope that when you think of him, your heart sends you sentiments of tongue-kissing a cactus, bear-hugging a porcupine, running barefooted, stepping on a clear Lego of the spikes from that plastic runner stuff in your grandmother's hallway. I hope that he writes on your heart with a Sharpie somebody else's name, so we can be permanently stained and vandalized, making your priceless worthless. I hope that he R. Kelly slow grinds your mind under his foot, your will and emotions down to his heels, drugged through 1,000 mud fields in the rain, so that you can know what a filthy scumbag feels like. You filthy scumbag, that's what I felt like, standing in the kitchen between a counter and a wall, with the cord tightening into a noose, with the phone in one hand, the pedals to my heart in the other. And she being girlfriend told me, I mean, you're a really nice guy and all, you're smart, you're funny, I like you, but I can't be seen with you anymore. You don't know how to dress and you're not popular. Oh, and me and what's his face is getting back together again. You see, this was high school and she was popular and he was a jock. And nice guys were out of stock, back ordered, discontinued, return, unopened, seasonal, marked down, and then usually marked off, good enough to play with in checkout lines, but put back right before it's time to pay the price. She said I wasn't good enough because I didn't look enough like him, good enough to be just friends, but never the him, never the one. And there was a final straw that was too heavy for this camel's back, which caused my fears to elope with someone else's perception. We sought conception, conceived the child, gave birth to insecurities, nicknamed him comparison. I became a teenage father of lies, comparing myself to the next guy, and the next guy, and the next guy. Like, why don't I have this? If only I was born with that, then maybe I can be accepted by her, because she probably only like these. There's no way she could fall for this. She said I wasn't good enough because I didn't look enough like them. And for years, images of them were on a never-ending ride through every tunnel of my mind. I am praying for insomnia, terrified to close my eyes of the Universal Horrors theme night parked in the parking lot of my thoughts, amusing me with the parked amusement of how to be content. I needed more than what I was. I needed what he is. Could it be that I am not good enough because I don't look enough like him? Well, listen. I could find more intellectual ways to agonize the situation or express my dispensation in a more subtle manner, but I think I need to be quite frank and blunt and simplify to the lowest terms that the least common denominator is in this equation. But clearly, the least common denominator in this equation is clearly the fact that he ain't not never gonna be me. See, let me explain something to you. Along my way, I found my reflection in the sun, and brighter days have a new meaning since I've been touched by the sun, and he, him, Abba, the creator, showed me how I was made in his image and his likeness, and I liked him. Screw them and you, because I know that I'm good enough, because now I'm good enough to know who I am and whose I am. I am not 6'5" with a hard jawline and a chiseled body with a baritone voice that'll make thunder tremble. This is not the quiet storm. I'm me. Love it or like it, but this life, I love it because it's mine. Even through the hard times, because he reminds me that yes, there are plenty of fish in the sea, but even more sand. And I was the grain strategically plucked by his hand, placed into this clamshell of a world to be irritated into a pearl. He found me at the bottom of my wave of crashing emotions, a lifeguard with the identity lifesaver. He rescued the real me, the one drowning in a sea of thems. I felt like giving up. He picked my spirit up by telling me to embrace who you are. There is only one you. I didn't know who she was at the time, she being my wife. But I did know this. my name is not Chocolate Thunder or M'Baku for that matter, because there will be no challenge today. You know, I don't have an athlete's body. I don't have a six pack. I don't have a Kodak smile. Shoot, my beard don't connect, even though I've been trying since like the 8th grade, because it just don't do it. You know, I heard that I'm funny. Sometimes I'm random. I may never stop eating junk food if Little Debbie don't stop making those dang cakes and corner stores don't stop selling peach sodas and hot sausages. It just is what it is. Y'all know that stuff is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the most popular guy. My Instagram ain't got that many likes, which, by the way, follow me on Instagram, man. SL Gaskins. Probably up there somewhere, like SLGASKINS. But like I said, I'm not the most popular guy. I don't have a voice like Mufasa to make your liver quiver. But what I have on the inside is something that is so beautiful that I could not wait to share with someone so beautiful that we didn't even care that we don't look like them. Thank you.
Yes, come on, somebody. I wasn't ready. I don't think I've ever heard that piece before. Is that a new one?
No, not quite a new one, but I don't think.
But
Yeah, yeah, it's an oldie but goodie, but I don't think I performed it anywhere we had an open mic or anything like that.
I need to hear that in person.
Okay, yes.
Now I'm online. I need to hear it in person now.
Yes.
As soon as we get off this prison.
This Rona team. As soon as we get off the Rona team,
Rona team, yes. So I am ready for your next piece. Tell me the name of that one more time.
So the name of this one is called Dear God.
Dear
it's
God.
a personal letter. I believe that there's a difference in having questions for God and questioning God.
Yes.
I believe that there's just like your parents. You can have questions for your parents, and then there's a difference in questioning them. You might get popped for that. You know what I'm saying? This
you gotta have faith for one of them.
Yes, you gotta have faith for one of them. So this one is called Dear God.
Okay, go ahead.
Dear God, I'm having a tough time being Christian and Black. I'm stuck somewhere in between love thy neighbor and loving my neighbor long as his pigment don't look like pig skin. Forgive me, I got questions. Really statements more than anything, but I learned early that talking sideways to your parents will have you laying sideways like down goes Frazier from a backhand. So whoa, now bear with me for a moment. Let me slow down. I'm trying to find ways to agonize what I feel inside when I'm approached with answers from faces that got questions about my God, dear God, my people, your people got questions. And I ain't got all the answers. Swaying from conclusion to conclusion with no solution to proving to them that prayer is changing things. Things are changing lately. Lately, my prayer has just been, can I make it home alive? Like, why I got to be the one staring down barrels carried by cowards who cower in the presence of my skin? When will we get to the place that my face isn't a search warrant to explore death on sight? This plight seems unbearable. Our voices unhearable. Can you hear me? I know you said you would never leave me or forsake me, but for peace sake, what do I say to my people, your people, oh God, when I'm approached with answers from faces that got questions, Lord, how? Do I encourage myself while encouraging them? Because they're looking at me like it's 2020 and we still slaves. Not just the sin, but slaves, period. When Libya gets less news coverage than the Kardashians. And in the hood, brothers getting beat to sleep even if the Kardashians is on. We need justice. Not another hashtag. We passed that. They're trying to tear us down right when we're building back up again, trying to convince me that righteousness is synonymous with Republican. And even if we come from one of them crap hole countries, this whole country was built on immigrants' backs, and I'm sick of this crap because I'm stuck trying to reply to answers from faces that got questions, Lord, how? Do I show them that in the face of adversity, the verses in these scriptures carry more than Sunday morning amens? That a lack of knowledge will have us mourning our men. They tell me, Stephen, stay woke. I tell them that I am 100% Black and 100% born again of my sins. I understand we are precious gems, trophies of God's grace, and that does not exclude this race. Not the one given to the swift or the strong or the color of melanin we have on. We are all God's children. And the man's perversion can never erase that. For I consider the sufferings of this present time not even worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed in us. The earnest expectation of the creation awaits the manifestation of the revelations of the Son of God. Greater is he that is within us than any prejust us that persists in this world. So dear God, yeah, I was having a tough time with being Christian and Black, but I'm glad we have these talks. It's just that we've seen so much. We've come so far and still yet so distant. But as it is written, eyes have not seen, no ears have heard the things that you have prepared for those that love you. I guess that's why you say walk by faith and not by sight. For in you, there is neither Greek nor Jew, male or female, yellows or browns, blacks or whites. We are just your children, just your children. Thank you. Can't hear you. You muted. Hey.
So no, I was saying thank you so much for that. You had me at Kardashians and Kardash. I was like, okay, yeah, this is just gonna get better and better, and it did. So thank you for that piece. I am not the judge. I wish I could judge. Can I judge and host, or is that's the full problem? Okay, no.
I got it planned.
Okay, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But thank you again. I do want to show some love to our judges. We got three of them. So we have Bertram Boyd, Candace Hollingsworth, and Wakenia Clanton. Sorry, I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. Wakenia Clanton of the BMC movement. So they're gonna deliberate. This is like The Voice now. Now the pressure's on. You know, are you nervous? Are you nervous? Do you feel it? I feel it.
I'm good. I'm good. We all did our thing. Everybody.
You did the thing. Yes. Thank you to all the poets. I know we have a visual artist who's still at work. But right now we're gonna get back into Weight Tray and we're gonna come back and close out.
All right. Thank you.
That's right, y'all. Give it up for all these amazing people. I'm having an amazing time. Shout out to our hosts and our hostesses with the mostesses, Mimi Square. They told me this how they feeling.
Yeah. Been that, still that.
This what they told me right here.
Be that, forever be that. Yeah,
come on.
I'm the hood Mona Lisa, break a nigga into pieces. Had to X some cheesy beside my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive. I don't shop on Insta boutiques. All them little clothes only fit booties.
Come on.
Bad deal, talking cash. Be like water. I'm a mother and relaxing. I would never trip on a.
I ain't gonna lie, Meg. She did something with this one. She did something with this one. Let them know.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening?
Baby, want no smoke with me.
We got a shout out to the queen. Shout out to the queen.
She's so bougie, bon appetit.
I'm a savage, attitude nasty. Talk big, but my bank account match. Hood, but I'm classy, rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters kept my name in their mouth, not a gagging. He say the way that thing move, it's a movie. I told that boy we got it.
Hey, nigga, but I got you. I got you.
I done bled the block and now it's opportunity. I'm mood and I'm moody. I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening?
Hey, Tanisha.
All right, hold up. Before we continue, we gotta give a shout out to my island family. Everybody from the Caribbean, what's good? We finna crank this thing up. Y'all done started a party. Y'all done started a party. Ooh, y'all gonna watch this vibe. Watch it go. Watch it go.
I'm waiting your way, feeling so nice, so nice, so nice. So kicking on me, but it's alright, alright, alright. And I feel like I just win $1 million.
Come on.
Everybody watching me, wearing $1 million.
Come on.
You wanna talk? Talk about
That's right. That's right. I told y'all we gonna do some everything, baby. We gonna do some everything.
I wanna leave cause I'm so invested in you. Cause I really feel a vibe every time you set the right on. Got nobody like this, man, the kind of thing like this and the kind of thing like you. Nothing and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, no one never wanna stop because I always wanna let you know that I love you so much, it's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. So make me ball out. Long time is over you. Long time is over you. Make me ball out. Long time is over you. Long time is over you.
A nigga might see you. Ooh, me be taking it to carnival. Come on.
Sunday come and the church bell ringing. She fall down when she singing. But in the fed, this girl whining low, she whining low.
Y'all let me know how we moving. We gonna keep vibing. What we gonna do? Let me know.
But in the fed, this girl whining low.
I got you.
I need more. Sorry.
What you doing in here? She holding the bumper.
Jamaica, I see you.
She says,
what's up?
What you doing in here? She holding the bumper. I jamming like she don't care. She waking up from bed Sunday morning and she going straight to church to give praise.
Hold on.
She stay drunk and she tipsy and alcohol in she fail, but she going stale. She want to make sure she blessed, but she don't quite get under she dress. From the church to the deck, she whining on she neck. No, she 10% less she spend, she tight in the bed. She a no shame, she a no shame. She says she's a just girl.
That's right, y'all. Post your flag in the comments. YouTube, Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, where y'all at? Post your flag in the comments.
She holding the bumper, jamming like she don't care.
I duck in it.
Hey.
I duck in it. I duck in it. I duck in it. Who does go to work on a Thursday or even a Friday when it have parties? I still put on my wet clothes, but I just stay to wine and the shorty. She tell me she up there. Then my supervisor, I sick. After I bring I need to shoot. I need to go to the pharmacy. But I end up in fire. I will jump up and winding down.
How we moving, family? Who ducking with me? Me be Enigma, I see y'all. We gonna get a drink when the world open back up. We getting a real drink. Come on. Y'all let me know how we moving. See that boy Bertram boy, he said something to me. What he said to me. That boy say, hey boy, where that boy Trick at? Where that boy Trick at?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's right, that's motherfucker. You got damn if I said it, I motherfucking meant it. If it was fully, I motherfucking spit it. Whoever I offended.
Hold up.
Wait one motherfucking minute.
I told y'all we was gonna have us a good time, baby. Told y'all we was gonna have us a good time today, y'all. Come on.
Anybody want a motherfucker die? Come see, who, me, D, double D. That's right, that's motherfucker. You got damn if I said it, I motherfucking meant it. If it was fully, I motherfucking spit it. Whoever I offended. Hold on.
Wait one up minute. Ooh. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Fa.
Uh-oh. Hey, go Mimi. Hey.
Pull out the stick. Pull out the stick. Pull out the stick. They kind of say, yo. Yo. Yo.
Maybach music.
How you feeling? Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Get him in the head when you pull out the stick. Come on. Get him in the head when you pull out the stick. Come on. Get him in the head when you pull out the stick. Now pull out the stick. 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 Ride with your boy. Ride with your boy. Ride with your boy. Ride with your boy. Let's slide on the boy. Slide on that boy. Slide on that boy. Slide on that boy. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? What we doing, Mimi?
I'm waiting on the judges to let me know that they're ready to go.
What'd you say?
Waiting on the judges to let me know if they're ready to go, and then passing it over to the event producers, Juan and Jack. I'm sorry, it's the artist.
I'm gonna turn this thing down in just a second. I can't hear you. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. My bad, Mimi. I felt it in my soul.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's how we party. Virtual poetry bunch. Unconfined. Get it to him. Meet me square. Get it to him. Let's go. Get it to him. See, y'all old enough to know what we used to do. Slide. 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 Did somebody say, what y'all sliding for? Skate.
Hey.
Skate.
Act like you got 'em skate. Act like you got 'em skate. Act like you got 'em skate. Act like you got 'em skate. Act like you got 'em skate.
It's a party, ladies and gentlemen. It's a party. Unconfined virtual portrait brunch. Let's go. Get to him. Get to him. Get to him. Let's go. Chance, I see you. Enigma, let's go. Mr. Gaskin. Mr. Gaskin. Get to him. Jazz. 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 Come on. My dog Kel paint that thing. He paint that thing. That thing gonna have some skates. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I like you got 'em skate. I like you got 'em skate. I like you got 'em skate. I like you got 'em skate.
Y'all, we just having us a good time today. Unconfined virtual poetry brunch. I'm gonna give you the stick, Mimi. I'm gonna give you the stick.
Wait, I was too lit. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Somebody said the judges are too busy juking to deliberate. To deliberate. Judges, are you ready? Let me check the chat.
So Candace and I were waiting on our third judge, but I don't know if he's had time to review his stuff or not. We are ready.
Okay. So can we do one more song, Ray Trey, and give the final judge a moment so that we can build up some more anticipation and get a solid response?
That's talking about me.
Yeah, Bertrand. Yeah, you, the man.
Y'all talking about me?
Yes, we are talking about the man that did not show up for his job. Yes, that is.
He's been here the whole time. He was trying. He was here. He was here. He couldn't
Man,
accept
fuck all
it.
that. I've been there the whole time. I just I put in the
Way Trey was playing music.
the
That's
shit
what
that I
happened.
got online. Hell, what y'all need to deliberate for?
So we gonna play one more song.
Yeah, we gonna play one more song.
We gonna stick and roll one more time.
Make it count.
One more song. We're gonna do
Stick and roll.
We're gonna do a little something more than stick and roll. We're gonna get the muscles moving
So
a little
are we
bit.
going back
I'm
into the
ready.
break
Let me
room,
move this
or
out of
what
the
we
way,
doing?
'cause I'm
Yeah,
ready.
go back into the deliberation room with Bertrand, so the three of you can come to a final score, and then we're gonna throw it back over to me, and we're gonna announce the winners.
All right, thanks.
Y'all ready?
We ready.
Okay, cool. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, dang, how can we vibe out? How can we, keep the energy? But we from Dade County, we gonna keep with the energy, right? You see, I talk to the Mimi. I talk to the Mimi. They said we might as well play their favorite part. This their favorite part.
Let's get it on, rockin' all night long. Don't you wanna dance to the Uncle Al song? Here we go. Shake it on, shake it on, shake it on, y'all. Break it down to the ground.
Wait, Trey.
Uncle Al in the house, don't keep your body rockin'. Something like this here. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, y'all. Get high, roll it. Don't stop and rock, just shake your body on down to the ground.
Hold up.
T-time. Head on the beat. Roll in the back. Roll with me. 3 lit. 2017. Wait, Trey. Need somebody here. Act like you riding the stick. 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 Sit on the stick while you ride on it. Sit on the stick while you ride on it. Wait, Trey. Act like you riding the stick.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Amy, give me a thumbs up if y'all ready with the results. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm gonna clock out.
Hold on.
All right, so I need the judges to private message me their scores right now, please, and thank you. Or let me know if you need another second. We're gonna give it one more minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna shout out everyone that went up again. I have everyone's names and Instagrams. So it is, we had Enigma go up first. His Instagram is in its purest form, spelled all the way out, in its purest form. Then we had Chance. Her Instagram is Shante Sadikifu, which is SHANTESAD, excuse me, IKIFU. I'm gonna say it again. Excuse that little burp. Shante, SHANTESAD as in David, IKIFU. And then lastly, we had Stephen Gaskins, SL Gaskins, SLGASKINS. And if all the poets can just drop your your taglines in the comments, that'd be great. In the chat, sorry. Kevin, the visual artist, if you can come on screen real quick, we want to see your progress while we wait for the judges. Kevin is also K-E-V-Y Coolin, K-E-V-Y-K-O-O-L-I-N. Kevin, let me see what you got going. Unmute.
All right, you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, cool. All right, so this is what I got so far.
Ooh, okay. Okay, live artist. I'm excited to see what happens by the end of the show. We're almost at that point. Judges, let me check. Right, his shading is amazing. I could never. Let me see. Judges are ready. Okay, the judges are ready. So I'm going to turn my video screen off. Make sure you follow me at Mimi Round the Way, the other half of Mimi Squared, MIMIROUND, the way. I'll put it in the chat as well. Thank you guys for having me. And I'm passing it over to the judges. Peace.
So I think I'll start and then each judge can give their deliberations. I think we all have a consensus on who we agree that the winner is. First of all, allow me to say that all of you all did a phenomenal job. I personally enjoyed the way that you all made everything so on topic and relevant to the time that we are currently in. There were a lot of emphasis here on various emotions, and so I think I personally appreciate a lot of that. I think there's so much talent here. Before I go further, let me just introduce myself in saying I go by the pen name of J. Lee Shantae. I hail all the way from Canton, Mississippi. I currently reside in the DMV area, and I am a lover of all things art, but in particular, spoken word. I really enjoy it. I love to see the creativity that artists bring when it comes to their bodies of work. And so with that, I just want to say thank you all and celebrate you all for your courage on coming on and allowing other people to take a little piece of you with them along the way. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my fellow judge, Candace. Thanks, Joaquin. I definitely want to echo or ditto, I guess, everything that you said about all of the artists. Courage and willingness to be on this platform to share your gift with everyone. I'm Candace Hollingsworth. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, so I want to thank all the Floridians for letting us be in your midst today. I currently live in Hyattsville, Maryland, which is about 2 miles outside of Northeast DC, so in the DC metro area. Consider myself a writer. I love language. I love the way that we can convey and express emotion and encourage people to think differently about themselves through written word. And so I really appreciate it, especially everyone I think used language very well. And I have some comments, I think, for each individual, which were on the scoring form, I'm assuming you'll see. So if you want us to get into that, I'm happy to do that. But Bertrand, do you have anything you want to say, introducing yourself?
Man, no. Hey.
We hear you.
Oh, y'all can hear. Man, who put this shit on me? Oh, y'all can hear me for real?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm good. Like I just was here. I scored.
Okay. So I think we're gonna go artist by artist. The first artist was Enigma, and Enigma, I think my general comments for you was that I love the way that you had to play on your words. I also like the story that you painted throughout, and the fact that you had emphasis on mental health and awareness, particularly during time like this. I feel like your subject matter was very relevant to the times, and it allowed folks to see a little bit and learn a little bit about you through your writing. So. For Chance, I thought you did a great job. I felt like your writings were really relatable, particularly in Happily Ever After. My Happily Ever After, I think the way in which you talked about the relationship there, and your subject led us to believe one thing, but the way in which you conveyed the relationship or the absence thereof was also, I think, very skillful. So I wanted to congratulate you on that. I thought that was really relatable. And then with Steven, I will say this. I do believe you came to compete. You brought all of your creative juices into this flow. I think from the way that you set the atmosphere to the way that you came to present, your style is definitely there. Your pitches were on point. Similar to Chance, you did a great job with pitches as well, but Steven, you commanded pitch to me. I think your word choice was also very masterful there. And I loved your enthusiasm and the way that you presented the message to us. I definitely can tell you're a storyteller because your words allow me to kind of see what you were saying.
The comments that I had, so for Enigma, I definitely appreciated the subject matter. Enjoy is not necessarily the right word. I enjoyed the poems, the work, but the subject matter is one that evokes such thoughtfulness that, and I guess introspection, that I would say is definitely a bit more of a calm type of thing. So I use the word enjoy loosely. I enjoyed the expressiveness of the pieces and the use of metaphor. The only, I guess, suggestion that I would make is the pitch was at times a bit predictable. And I think perhaps, I don't know if you were reading from the screen or not, but it seemed a little bit predictable. So I think maybe kind of exploring ways to jar the listener a little bit, but still make it relevant to what the message that you're sharing. Chance, I definitely enjoyed the selection of poems. I felt that although they both conveyed an element of loss, that they spanned the range of relationships that we have with people. And I think that's a beautiful thing. The second poem, I felt, and I don't know if it was just me and my ability to understand, but it felt like I could have used a bit more consistency in the message or the topic. It seemed like at times it went from a loss that wasn't necessarily healthy for the subject, and then to loss that felt a little bit desperate, or love that felt desperate, and then at times a loss that was because of the subject's behavior. Either way, I think that could just be me, but that was just a recommendation that I would have. And again, I enjoyed the delivery. The only improvement I would recommend on that is that it seemed like, again, you're reading from a screen versus giving your performance. So you had performative elements, but they felt a bit more rehearsed. They didn't feel like they were kind of innate to you and your feeling about the piece that you were doing. Stephen, loved both of those poems. I felt that the performance and the delivery were great. I loved the imagery, particularly in them. The wordplay was, as Joaquin said, was masterful, and the knowledge of the subject matter in Dear God was evident. The only suggestion that I would make on delivery is to slow the pace just slightly in them, because so that the part where you intentionally speed up is even more apparent. You could see it, but it was just like have a little bit of a gap in the pacing so that you could feel it a bit more. And the only area where I kind of gave a slight score reduction was on vocabulary, and not because you didn't explain, but because the audience for both, I would say for Dear God more than them, definitely appeared to be an audience for an educated listener. And so those who kind of understand current events and those types of things, they would get it, but a person who's probably disconnected to some degree might not. And that's the only thing that I probably, that suffered just slightly. But I enjoyed being here for all three of you all's performances. Thank you for letting me listen. Thank you for letting me critique. I appreciate the time for everyone who organized as well. Thank you very much.
Okay, so judges, whenever you guys are ready to announce the first place winner.
Let us know.
So first place winner, y'all, this was a really difficult decision, just because, as Candace said, there's so much talent. There was so much talent in this set. And we appreciate you all for having the guts to do this. So that was great. But I think hands down, no question, our first place winner in this is Stephen Gaston. So Stephen, we want to just say, keep doing what you're doing. This was amazing. And that's the same to all of y'all, but Stephen, you actually have the gift that you have, I think, is so timely and so necessary. And we appreciate you for taking the time to share that with us. Everyone did great. Second up, Chance. Chance, it was real close. Like for a minute, I thought you had pulled out front. And then I think when Steve came with Dear God, it really kind of helped shift the tables a lot for us on that. And so again, great job. Great job with your word choice and your creativity. And Enigma, you set the pace. It's always hard going first because you kind of set the pace for everyone else and they have the unfair advantage of taking it up a level. So you all, please keep doing what you're doing. We are so grateful and so blessed to have benefited from your art today. So again, thank you. And thank you to the organizers, Mimi Square, for doing such an impeccable job on pulling us all together today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So definitely another shout out to the visual artist in the building, Kevin at Kevy Coolin. This is Instagram. I'm gonna pass it over to the event organizers that brought Mimi Squared in, because we're just so honored to have been invited. Please give it up for Desmond and Latif. I'm sorry, I keep saying Latif. That's what I met you as, and it's just stuck. Mwai. Please give it up for Mwai from your couch, your desk, your wherever with your cocktail. Yes, show some love from Y and Jazz coming onto the screen momentarily, if they're not there already.
Greetings, everybody. She went through like 15 names to get to me. That's cool because I got like, depending on where you are, I'm known by different things. But yeah, this is MY, owner of LocShotz Media. That's bringing this to you guys today. Also with United and Unlimited. We also have some dope partners that we were able to work with, especially like BMC and Artillery Soul. I wanted to make sure that we had the opportunity to bring our creative minds together in this troubled world. I mean, as Black people, we always living in a troubled world, but it's even crazier this year. 2020 has done a lot to a lot of people. And we always have to adapt. And we've adapted in many ways before, but I wanted to make sure that we carve out our space in this new digital virtual world because it's not safe outside. But again, it's rarely safe outside for us anyway. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that we have that space because things are changing. And I don't want the changing environment to limit our ability to express ourselves in an artistic manner. A lot of things are done through our art. That's one of the most important tools and resources that we have as a culture. No matter where we are on the planet, we express ourselves through music, through word, through dance. So we want to make sure that those things continue in any space that we have available. So that's what we're doing here today. That's what we did here today. We carved out that space for ourselves and we're going to continue to do it. I'm going to pass it over to the person that made all this happen today, to be perfectly honest. Jazz, she pretty much pulled everything together. Jazz and Leah pulled everything together. So I want to make sure that she gets in front of the camera and says her piece so the world knows who she is with Artillery Soul. And thank everybody for coming. I appreciate all of you, you beautiful people.
Yay. Hi, everybody. I'm Jazz, owner, founder of Artillery Soul. It's a creative services resource agency where honestly, anything creative you want to do, I basically help you figure it out. From show production like this is my first time doing it virtually, but from show production, songwriting, which is my main feat that I tackle typically, vocal arrangement, performance, creative directing on videos, all those things, project planning for independent artists. I do everything creative. I never limit myself, and this opportunity was super challenging, but in all the great ways. I want to thank everybody who helped me, who came in, who looked out. I personally believe we did something today that's never been done before. I've never seen a poetry brunch online, focused on the Black community, just a space where we can enjoy ourselves and have fun. And we did that today, so I'm really excited to be a part of it, and I'm excited to grow it and bring it into a brick and mortar building so we can see this more often and even tour and take this to other states and connect with the Black community at large. So if anybody has any questions, if they want to do, wow, that's hilarious. If they want to do any work with me. I'm an extroverted introvert. That kind of stuff makes me nervous. Ooh, I have shyness in me, guys. That's what makes me really nervous. But okay, thank you all for being here today. Congratulations to all the winners. We'll be in touch with you. I also wanted to thank the partners who helped me. Aaliyah Franklin of the Idea Angel, who created those bomb-ass flyers that we had going everywhere. She literally did it in 2 hours for me. Like, she just came and had my back. Corinne Phoenix of the Hippie Bars, who helped me type out everything and get everything to everyone else. I just really want to thank you, every single participant. The DJ who just had a baby, who came through and gave us this set. Congratulations, DJ Wade Trey, on the new life, baby Wade.
Yes.
And we just want to send all thanks and blessings to everybody. Everybody be safe, stay safe. Have a great Sunday. Thank you.
All right, you guys, is it?
No, I want to make sure that I want to give some space to our BMC immaculate people. I want to see if Ms. Leah Webb wanted to say a couple of words. I'm looking at her at the screen right now. Did you want to go ahead and let us know who BMC is real quick?
Sure. So again, just to echo everything that's been said, thank you to everyone that's participated. So BMC, we are a national organization working on empowering Black millennials to become more engaged in politics, build their civic engagement opportunities across the diaspora. And we are working on some major things, trying to build the movement for our community across the country and across the globe. So again, thank you everyone for participating, and it was dope. Aren't we supposed to do a toast or something at a brunch? There hasn't been a toast yet.
Go ahead and lead that thing.
I think you should as the convener.
Well, okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I don't have my drink. Let me see. So I don't know what everybody else was drinking today, but I was definitely drinking some tequila straight. So, you know what? I mean, that's a perfect time. I guess we can toast the beauty in life. And I'm going to make this to the new addition to the world that Trey was able to produce us with.
Yes.
Again, thank you for reproducing in the world. It's a beautiful thing. No matter how dark it gets, you always have those beautiful things that come along the way. So here's to what is it, Baby Trey? What's the proper name? What's the official name? Huh?
His name's Richard. Just like mine. But you know what? He's the fourth. He's the fourth. He's the fourth. I'm the third. Says he's the fourth. So we gotta
give him a name.
So instead of quad, we're gonna call him Q. All right. We're gonna call him Baby Q. Baby Q.
All right. So this toast in this first event, first of many events, will go to Q. Shout out to Q. Congratulations.
Woo! Yay.
What is that?
It's a celebration. I appreciate y'all. Y'all follow me at Wade Trade, WAYTRAE, Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna keep vibing. What she say?
You make me happy. This you can bear.
Oh yeah, if the world get right. If the world comes back like we need it to. I have the sexiest Black professional party in South Florida. If you ain't been, the Black and White Affair. The Black and White Affair.
You should know.
All these amazing Black and brown people. Oh my God. It's not a movie, it's a production. It's more than that. It's more than that. It's Wade Trade, DJ Titan, Bo Weezy. Oh my gosh, we have such a good time. If y'all want to know what the crowd feel like, it's sexy. 25 to 60. I ain't lying. Bring your auntie. Bring your uncle. Everybody vibe. Everybody. Come on, come on. Jaylee, I got you. I'm gonna let her know right now. I'm gonna let her know right now. Come on, come on. Sing, sing, sing. Never, 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 never. They jump. Ooh, they step. They step. It's Way Trey, baby. Way Trey, WAYTRAE. Let them know Way Trey vibe. Let them know Way Trey vibe. Pull up the Coachella. Tell Miss Ingrid B, I say what's up. I brought the squad with me. Tell her my baby joined the Taurus family. Say it's champagne. Tell her my baby at the next Taurus bag. Sure did Diana. Singing and dancing all in the room. Come on. I just wanna have a good time. Turn around, kick inside. And I love this, man. I love hanging out with really good black people, black and brown people, having such a good time. I'm gonna step a little bit before I go change some diapers. Come on. Step, 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 step. I appreciate y'all for the baby shower gift. I appreciate y'all so much. My wife, she loved it. She gave me a pass. She was like, okay, you can do this one. Thank y'all so much for having me. I'm gonna clock out. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be blessed. It's Way Trade, WAYTRAE. Looking forward to seeing y'all soon. Have a good one.
Peace, brother. Appreciate it.
Bye, y'all.